Hello again everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre. After a few dry days over South Africa, rain has returned to some areas as a weak cold front is now making its way up the eastern coastline. It remained quite cloudy over the Eastern Cape today thanks to lots of high-level cloud over that province, and that also kept the temperatures quite cold. Along the south coast it was fairly cloudy with a bit of light rain in places. Now on Tuesday we're expecting early morning rain for the coastal belt of KwaZulu-Natal and the southern interior of that province. That clears out quickly for the afternoon hours. It remains sunny, warm and dry over the northern parts of the country, while in the evening another cold front will be approaching the south coast, spreading cloud as well as a chance of light rain from Cape Town all the way through to Port Alfred. Let's take a look at your detailed forecast now. We're expecting that morning rain for Durban and Richards Bay as well as the southern interior of KwaZulu-Natal. Ladysmith mainly sunny and warm at 25 degrees. The increased sunshine over the Eastern Cape helps to push the temperatures into the upper teens for most areas, and we're expecting a chance of late evening rainfall for Port Elizabeth. Otherwise it will be a partly cloudy day. We're expecting rain to spread along the south coast during the afternoon and evening hours over the Western Cape. George at 16 degrees, Beaufort West remaining quite cold at 17. Temperatures remain on the mild to cool side over the southwestern parts, and there is a very small chance for some light rain around the Cape Town area, particularly near the mountains. Along the western coastline, some fog is expected for Alexander Bay. Springbok will be cold with a maximum of only 15, and a somewhat cooler day expected over the Northern Cape with Prieska reaching a high of 22. A similar daytime high expected for Bloemfontein. Welkom, on the other hand, gets to a pleasant 24. And over the northwest province, very little is changing. Sunshine continues and temperatures warm into the mid to upper 20s in the afternoon. It remains pleasant as well over Limpopo province, somewhat cooler into the Lowveld, Musina at 29 degrees. Skukuza seeing a similar afternoon maximum temperature, and on the Mpumalanga Highveld, a sunny day expected. Mkondo gets to 25, 21 for Standerton and Secunda at 22. Lower 20s as afternoon maximums across Gauteng, Soweto and Johannesburg, both starting off at 5 degrees. Moderate northwesterly winds are expected for much of the central parts of South Africa, including Johannesburg, while northeasterly winds get up to 30 kilometers per hour for both Durban and Richards Bay. In your extended forecast, Wednesday is expected to bring cloudy and wet weather along the southern and east coasts once again. Sunny skies continuing for the Free State. And on Thursday, we're expecting an upper air cut-off low to bring in thundershower activity for the western interior. It remains cold over the southern parts, and cold weather also forecast across KwaZulu-Natal.
News that moves. eNCA.com.